Hello YouTube, for your reviewing pleasure, I have tonight a 1972 Revell release of the U.S.S. Growler submarine. This is a Pacific Fleet sub, and so let's take a look around at the box and see what we have. So starting here, we have a little bit of the informational blurb about it on the outside of the box. You can go ahead and pause that to read at your leisure. A couple pictures of the completed model, specifically some specific detail information as well. Kit on this is H-436. Again, World War II fleet submarine. Turning it around here, I have a little adverts here. One is for the Revell Master Modelers Club, so you can get iron-on emblems and all kinds of fun stuff just by cutting out the box here, and you can send it in. Also, nice to see that they are referencing to use Pactra paints. So a nice little advert for them on the box from them, and then normal similar other end. So laying the box top to the side, let's take a look and see what we get in the kit. So start off with, we have our instruction and historical little blurb here. If anybody's actually interested, the story of the Growler is actually one that's quite interesting. Go ahead and freeze that, so you can pause that and read it at your leisure. Starting the kit here, we have the actual base for the Growler with its emblem. We then have the two halves coming together, dive planes, rudder, all getting assembled. It does mention, some parts are movable, so do not cement. However, I found with a lot of these old Revell kits, if they say movable, do not cement, usually there's enough play in it that you want to cement it in some form. Otherwise, it moves all about and actually can come apart. But each model is different. I have not built this, obviously, so I cannot say for this one. Again, movable for the guns on deck, protective for the propellers, deck details, and the conning tower, and then putting the markings on. So, pretty straightforward and basic. Taking a look at the sub itself, the exterior detail is, even though it's raised, is great on this. Obviously, to really get the full scope of it, you'd want to look to see where things were actually hollowed out and possibly do that on it, or rescribe the panel lining in on this as well for the plates. But again, the sad thing is there's not that many American submarines that have been released in model form. The Gatto class in 172nd is one of the few that I know of outside of this. Also another little fun advert. One dime brings you. Talking about getting the authentic model of the limb. Yours for 10 cents. Looking through, we have the rest of the main detail here, or the main deck detail. We have bow and stern sections here. Off to the side, have the actual logo or the emblem here for the Growler. Conning tower with the railings molded on. And then last but not least, and this is in a sealed bag, so I'd like to leave it that way for today, but you can see in here, you have first off the decals, which are a little bit flaky to say the best. I would definitely put some sort of clear over this before trying to use it. And then also we have the different pennants as well. So outside of another little tiny advert for Revell, you know, enter in a sweepstakes for 1973. That is about it for this boxing. So I hope you've enjoyed a look at an old American submarine model, the U.S.S. Growler, 1972 release from Revell.